everyone, my name is Samira, and my research topic is the comparison of monolinguals and bilinguals' mental abilities with the consideration of Alzheimer's disease, which leads to my research question: do bilinguals' mental abilities differ from monolinguals? If so, how? To start, being bilingual has increased over the several years and acknowledged everywhere. Some learn a second language to gain a talent, communicate with others, or even gain a deeper sense of a culture by learning its language. Bilingualism advantage has always been a topic of discussion between researchers. Many debates have been had to prove these cognitive advantages for bilinguals, one advantage being reducing the risk of Alzheimer's disease. In fact, more than 6 million Americans face this cognitive defect. However, examining mental functioning such as executive functioning and reaction time between a wide range of age group while incorporating the study of Alzheimer's disease has not. Therefore, the study aims to explore the mental abilities of a wide range of monolinguals and bilinguals so that child care workers can see these effects and hopefully put their children in these second language classes and use it in their daily lives. In this study, there will be a total of 120 participants, 60 males and 60 females. 40 males and 40 females will be picked from different high schools in St. Clair County, of which half of gender will be bilingual. A survey will be given to the school to gain volunteers. 20 males and female bilingual teens will be from international school, accepting Spanish, Arabic, and Korean, where 20 will only speak English in this experiment from St. Clair High School. 10 males and 10 female elders from the St. Clair Valley Center who have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease will be picked. Exactly half will be bilingual speaking. My last group will be 10 males and 10 female infants, of which they will also be half bilinguals from each gender. A survey will be given to the high school students. Where do you attend school? Have you learned a second language? If so, where and which language? The parents' survey will read, are you bilingual? If so, which language can you speak more fluently? Is English your first or second language? A researcher from a team will go to international school and a regular high school. Another researcher will collect information regarding elderly and bilingual who have Alzheimer's disease and consult with them if they would like to participate. The third researcher will go to a daycare facility and approach the parents. The participants that have been picked will go and be divided into 3 groups: infants, teens, and elderly. They will get a consent form one at a time in the laboratory and provide each group with a visual aid on how this research will take place. The first video will show the first activity, which is a visual aid and with the use of cue cards. The cue cards will guide the participants where to look, whereas in the second rotation, the cue cards will no longer be there, and participants' anticipated look will be analyzed. The second video will be the functioning of an MRI, which we will allow those who would like to receive an open MRI to do so. This will help reduce the risk of any mental illnesses and accommodate more body types more easily. The third video will show the last activity where participants will be introduced to an unknown language and will have to determine how to complete the task at hand. This activity will also show whether monolinguals and bilinguals' executive functioning are comparable. Participants will then be given a schedule at a certain time to appear at the laboratory, of which infants will be seen in the morning, elderly in the afternoon, and high school students in the evening. A survey will be given to describe their experience each day. Were you comfortable throughout the appointment? If not, explain why. The purpose of this study is to compare the mental abilities of bilinguals and monolinguals. Following finding in past literature, it can be predicted that bilinguals are able to obtain a faster reaction time through these activities, whereas monolinguals might struggle. Another significant finding will display the benefits of L2 with the use of MRI scan. Bilingual MRI scan might show that their volume size is larger than monolinguals. This can lead us to conclude that bilinguals are able to reduce neuroplasticity, which helps increase cognitive reserve. However, there will be a future limitation. For example, the study did limit the numbers of participants to high school students, infants, and elderly from one area. And the participants who possess Alzheimer's disease may be smaller compared to the numbers of bilinguals and monolingual teens due to the health circumstances. The ability to incorporate large numbers of elderly participants will be difficult due to the risk of exposure to illness or getting the approval from a doctor. Alzheimer's disease patients will be challenging to work with due to the continuous behavior changes, so tactical skills and patience will be used to overcome this obstacle. The ability to obtain an open MRI will cause conflict between patients who have infants and may reduce the number of infants in the study. Being able to have an office equipped with the visual cue cards and reaction time technology would be hard to find since such materials are limited while being expensive. To avoid such thing, having early access to MRI and a cue card and reaction time technology earlier will help avoid these complications further down the line. Therefore, additional research with the same outline is advised, and the addition of elderlies from other counties in California to avoid prior limitation. Likewise, analyzing the social status of participants and its relationship to being bilingual is advised. Another factor to consider would be examining bilinguals and monolinguals' performance as students to see whether these cognitive advantages will portray in the school environment. That concludes my video. Thank you.